Hey guys, it's John from Slots, Iowa. So I'm at a casino here in the state of Iowa. I'm not going to tell you which one because we're talking about a sensitive subject today, and I certainly didn't want to connect this with any specific casino. But if you've read my bio, you see that I was a deputy sheriff in Iowa for 38 years. I retired as the chief deputy of the second largest sheriff's office in the state of Iowa. So I consider myself somewhat of an expert on security. I've worked the street, worked all over the place, been an administrator, and so I wanted to talk to you today about something that is I think is really important and is concerning, and I think that you need to be aware of when you're in a casino. And that we've talked about walking the floor. That's one of the first things that you should do when you go into a casino. Well, you walk the floor to see what kind of games they have, which games you want to play. If you're a three-reel guy, a low volatility person, you look for those, or if you like the new machines, the cartoon, what I call the cartoon machines, you look for those. But one of the things that I think is very important for you to look for are the exits. And why do I say that? Well, because in this day and age, you never know what's going to happen. And especially in facilities where there's a lot of people gathered, things can go south very quickly, whether that's a domestic where somebody gets really upset and violence occurs, or there's an active shooter or anything like that. Keep in mind, every casino has a security force. They're excellent. They're great people. They're well trained, but they're not armed. And when you walk into a casino, and I've never been to a casino where they do this, there's no metal detectors. They don't search people. They may look at bags, I guess, if you're coming in. But for the casino industry, the more impediment there is, or impediment there is for people to come into their casino, the less people are going to come. So they really don't want to get into the situation where they're running you through metal detectors or patting you down or doing anything like that. So how do you protect yourself? You look for the exits. If you're sitting at a slot machine, look for the closest exit, because what happens if something goes bad? What happens if there's a fire, there's a fight that breaks around you, if somebody walks in with a gun that's really upset because they just lost their life savings to a slot machine and they start shooting? How do you get out? Okay? One of the first things you should do, if somebody starts shooting, get down. If you're close to an exit and you're away from where the shooting is taking place, run as fast as you can and get out. Don't grab anything, don't do anything else, run and get out of the casino. Okay? You have to protect yourself, because if there's 1,000 people in the casino and somebody starts shooting, there's not enough staff to direct you to where you need to go, because they're going to be concerned about not only themselves, but about the other people that are around them. Okay? Head out, run out, get out. You have to do that to protect yourself. I hope to God it never happens. But here, a month or so ago, there was a guy with a gun in Las Vegas that was heading into a casino. Thank God he was taken out before he got inside and did a lot of damage. So, I'm telling you this, protect yourself, okay? I'm rooting for you guys. Hey, if you like this video, or you may not like it, but if you agree with what I'm saying, you like what I put out there, please subscribe, like, and even share it. Would you please? That shows YouTube that you like what I'm doing. Stay safe, care about you guys, and I'm rooting for you. Have a great day.